For the first time ever, two space giants, Europe's ESA and India's ISRO, are launching a pair of satellites that will work together in a cosmic dance to uncover the sun's deepest secrets. This is not just a mission. It's a milestone in space exploration, and it could change how we see our own star forever. The mission is called Proba 3, and it's designed to answer one of space science's biggest questions. What's happening in the sun's mysterious outer atmosphere, the corona? This is where solar storms are born, storms that can wreak havoc on Earth. But Proba 3 isn't just about science. It's about safeguarding our future. Isn't this fascinating? Two satellites flying 150 meters apart, creating a perfect eclipse in space to reveal the sun's hidden world. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes we're diving into everything you need to know about this groundbreaking mission. And trust me, you don't want to miss a second of it. And at the end, I will share some fun facts about this mission. So, why are ESA and ISRO so obsessed with the sun? To answer that, let's talk about the sun for a second. It's not just sitting there quietly shining on us, it's constantly throwing tantrums. Solar flares, storms, you name it. And these tantrums can mess with satellites, knock out power grids, and even disrupt flights. Pretty wild, right? That's why ESA and ISRO decided, hey, we need to get a closer look at what's happening up there. But here's the tricky part. Studying the sun isn't as simple as pointing a telescope at it. Its outer atmosphere, the corona, is so faint that the sun's brightness completely washes it out. It's like trying to spot fireflies under a stadium light. Scientists needed a clever workaround, and that's where Proba 3 comes in. Now let's look at the genius solution ISRO and ESA have cooked up to solve this problem. Proba 3 has two satellites. One acts as a shield, blocking the sun's glare, while the other sits back and observes the corona in all its glory. They're flying 150 meters apart, so precise that it's like balancing 2 grains of rice on opposite sides of a football field. Imagine the level of coordination. Now let's go deep into understanding this fascinating collaborative mission. Let's start with ESA, the European Space Agency. ESA is responsible for the Occulter satellite, which is essentially Proba 3's star player. This satellite carries the massive sun shield that blocks the sun's intense light, allowing the other satellite to focus on the sun's corona. But building a giant sunshade isn't the only challenge. ESA also developed cutting-edge formation flying technology that keeps the two satellites perfectly aligned in orbit. Imagine trying to fly two drones 150 meters apart, synchronized to the millimeter, while traveling thousands of kilometers per hour. Yeah, ESA made that possible. ESA also worked on the autonomous navigation systems that ensure the satellites can constantly adjust their positions. Using lasers, cameras, and star trackers, the satellites talk to each other and course correct in real time. This technology is groundbreaking and could redefine how multi-satellite missions are conducted in the future. Now let's talk about ISRO, India's space agency. ISRO is in charge of the Coronagraph satellite, the part of the mission that does the actual observing. This satellite is equipped with advanced optical instruments that can capture high-resolution images of the sun's corona. But it doesn't stop there. ISRO's expertise in low-cost, highly efficient space missions ensures that this ambitious project stays on schedule and within budget. And let's not forget ISRO's workhorse, the PSLV, or Polar Satellite Launch Vehicle. Known for its reliability, PSLV will launch both satellites into space, delivering them to the perfect orbit where they can start their mission. ISRO's track record of precision and affordability is a big reason why Proba 3 is possible at all. But what truly makes Proba 3 special is the collaboration. ESA and ISRO aren't just dividing tasks, they're sharing expertise. For instance, ESA's experience with formation flying complements ISRO's proven success in satellite launches and cost-effective mission management. Together, they're not just executing a mission, they're setting a new standard for international partnerships in space exploration. Ultimately, the success of Proba 3 depends on this seamless partnership. By pooling their resources, knowledge, and innovation, ESA and ISRO aren't just solving a scientific puzzle, They're protecting technology, infrastructure, and life as we know it from the sun's unpredictable behavior. It's a mission that goes beyond borders, proving that when nations collaborate, the possibilities are truly endless. At its core, this mission has one primary goal: to study the sun's corona in unprecedented detail. But why is this corona so important? Trust me, this is a very important and exciting thing to understand. Let's break it down. The corona is the sun's outermost layer, a halo of hot plasma that extends millions of kilometers into space. Here's the mystery. The corona is actually hotter than the surface of the sun, millions of degrees hotter, in fact. How does that even happen? Scientists have theories like magnetic reconnection and wave heating, but we need real data to crack the case. That's where Proba 3 comes in, to give us a front-row seat to this cosmic phenomenon. Beyond solving scientific mysteries, Proba 3 is critical for predicting space weather. Solar storms, which originate in the corona, can disrupt satellites, GPS systems, and even entire power grids on Earth. By understanding how these storms form and evolve, Proba 3 will help us develop better early warning systems and protect our technology from these solar temper tantrums. But that's not all. Proba 3 is also a test bed for cutting-edge technologies. The precision required for the satellites to fly in formation is groundbreaking. This technology could be used in future missions to build large, modular telescopes in space, or even to explore exoplanets more effectively. Think of it as paving the way for the next generation of space exploration tools. In the grand scheme of things, Proba 3 is about pushing the boundaries of human knowledge. By studying the sun's corona and testing revolutionary technologies, ESA and ISRO are setting the stage for a deeper understanding of our universe and how to navigate its challenges. It's not just science, it's a step towards securing our place in the cosmos. All right, we've covered the science and the tech. Now, as promised, let's dive into the quirky side of this incredible mission. Proba 3 is the first mission in history to use autonomous formation flying for scientific purposes. The satellites are so precisely aligned that the margin of error is smaller than a human hair. That's like two people on opposite ends of a football field, tossing a coin to each other without missing. Here's another fun fact. Proba 3 is incredibly cost-efficient. ISRO is famous for its space-on-a-budget approach, and ESA's knack for cutting-edge innovation makes this collaboration a perfect match. Together, they've made a high-tech mission that doesn't break the bank. Proba 3 isn't just about the sun. Its technologies are laying the groundwork for missions that could study black holes, exoplanets, or even build giant space telescopes. It's like a trial run for the next big leap in space exploration. And let's not forget, this mission is a shining example of international teamwork. Scientists and engineers from 2 continents have come together, proving that when nations collaborate, we can achieve the impossible, like blocking out the sun in space. So, what's the big takeaway? Proba 3 isn't just a mission, it's a milestone in space exploration. It's about solving the mysteries of the sun, protecting our planet from solar storms, and paving the way for future space technologies. And all of this is powered by an incredible partnership between ESA and ISRO. The sun may be 150 million kilometers away, but thanks to Proba 3, we're closer to understanding it than ever before.